Lately, I've seen a lot of people and heard a lot of people talking about how the world is coming to an end or something like that because humans are acting worse than that they have ever done before. Probably things are getting worse, but I wouldn't say that this is like I don't know. I think that humans have always been kinda evil. Okay. I wouldn't romanticize the past. I feel like when you talk to others, they always romanticize the past because they think that I don't know, that everything was better before. But I don't think that's true. I think every century had horrible things going on. I think that we are just more conscious about what is going on because we have social media, so now it's harder to hide something. In the past, it was obviously easier to hide everything that you were doing. But still, I think that things are getting worse because I am a Christian and I think that the world will at some point kind of explode with evilness and stuff like that. But I don't know if that's what is making me go crazy or something like that. I feel that everything feels like it's a comedy. It's like tragic and it's funny at the same time, but not like funny of like really really funny. It's like funny like wow. I don't know if you get that feeling, but it's not like funny that it's actually hilarious. It's like funny of weird. So but as I said, I think that the world has always been terrible. A terrible place to be in. But I'm still grateful of the good things that I have, and I know that the rest of the people is probably grateful too. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of them. I think that it's okay to feel a little bit exhausted with what is going on because your world is not only happening inside of your house. For example, if you have like a happy house or something, you still have to go outside and you have to deal with things that you don't want to deal. So just looking at your own world and ignoring the rest of the things is unrealistic. I feel like a lot of people say that you have to ignore what is going on and you're going to be happy, but that is not going to work out because it's unrealistic. You will have to deal with other people and all the bad things that they are carrying, whether you like it or not. And the thing is, how are you going to react to it? But I don't know, I feel like I'm kinda going crazy because I have a lot of goals that I had since I was a child and that I still have with me. And I don't know, like I trust and I have faith that at some point I'm going to achieve what I want. But still the world looks so dystopic right now that I don't even know if I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Like I'm just like tired of everything. But I think it's true. I hear some people say, and I thought about what I heard, and I think it's true that at this point, following your dream is probably very similar to try to do whatever other thing because even if you try to get, like, for example, a normal job, like a basic job, you probably won't get it. some people will, but a lot of people won't. So at this point, if that's hard, achieving your dream is actually hard too. So if you're going to fight for something hard, maybe it works more to fight for your dream instead of fighting for something that you don't want, that used to be easy to get but is not easy to get anymore. mm, I always wanted to be an artist. I always wanted to be a singer. um I never really wanted to be like super famous or something like that. Like, I never dreamed about something like getting crazy attention or stuff like that. I just wanted to make music and to be heard, not like explosively, but I don't know, just something that could allow me to say, whoa, I'm a singer and I did what I could, and that's it. Um, and I did, for example, an album. I have done actually like 4 albums at this point, because I started working on my music like 8 years ago, so it's almost like a decade. But obviously, I'm an unknown person because I never got viral, and I am still not viral, and it's not something that really frustrates me too much. But of course, that if you have a dream, it just make your process more slow and slow. And in this age where you don't know what is going to happen, like, seeing the time pass by kind of makes you anxious, right? So I think I'm kind of going crazy because I don't know what I'm going to see tomorrow. Like, at this point, I don't know if at this point I could believe whatever. I mean, not like wherever, but I wouldn't be surprised, for example, if tomorrow fairies will appear and say like, oh, we're real. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Like, I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if mermaids existed. I wouldn't be surprised if unicorns existed. I mean, I've always been this kind of person. Like, for me, I don't deny things automatically because I don't know the truth of the world, and didn't travel. I didn't travel the whole world. I don't know enough about life to say that something is fake. Okay, I do believe in God. That's something that I do. Um, I'm not like a fan, for example, of aliens or stuff like that, but I wouldn't deny their existence because I don't. My world is way too small to know all that. Okay, and but what I'm trying to say is that, for example, if things like that were real, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be scared. I wouldn't feel anything about it. I think it would be just like nice, like fairies are real. I think I will be more surprised if if we actually got like a good economy. Like, I think that is more possible to see a fairy than actually seeing people working on something that they love. Like, I think seeing someone working in something they love or actually achieving their dreams is actually a miracle. But seeing a fairy is not a miracle. It's like just something, like, it's not as hard as seeing people happy in their jobs. Like, this is literally the the mindset that I am in right now, and it may look a little bit of negative, but I don't think that I am negative. I just think that I am realistic. Most of the times I try to have a positive mindset, but if everything that I am looking in front of me it's having weird result, or I am seeing things that I don't like, obviously I'm not going to act like that doesn't exist, okay? Because I may love ideals. I'm a very idealistic person, okay? I have a lot of ideals. I have a lot of things that I would love to happen. But just because I believe in those things, it doesn't mean that they are actually automatically real. I feel like a lot of people live their ideals like they are here today. The thing is that you may try to open this space for your ideals, but just living inside them and knowing your circumstances, I just don't think it's an intelligent decision. Mostly because you will have to deal with what is going on in reality, okay? For example, if we, I don't know if, how can I say this? Like, things like that are only, I don't know how to say this word, achievable, I don't know. Things are easy to achieve when everybody thinks in the same way, or at least like most of people think in the same way. For example, if everybody decides that they are not going to their jobs anymore, then the world will be obligated to change. But that's almost like a miracle again, because people won't do it. So obviously, if you are the one who doesn't go to their job, it's only gonna be you. Maybe other 5 or 10 people, or even 1,000 people, it wouldn't be enough to change the things. It will be necessary that much more people do the same thing. So I don't know, I'm just thinking like, I don't know what I'm going to do from now on. Like, the only thing that I know is that I want to trust God more, and I hope that people trust God more, because the way that things are working right now is definitely not connected with what is the best for you and what actually God will want for you, okay? Even if sometimes people talk about Jesus and they do terrible things, this is obviously not the system that Jesus wanted us to live in. So I'm not going to support any of those ideas. I'm going to support Jesus. So yeah, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, life is getting complicated.